guys, today is Top 5 Tuesday and today's theme is characters who didn't deserve it. This obviously means characters that have died, and I have done a Top 5 saddest character deaths video, but these are the characters that just did not deserve it. I've also actually done a video about people that have died when it really shouldn't have happened, so it's all coming in together. They're all sad, they're all unexpected, they're all really didn't need to happen. And a spoiler warning here, guys, because we are talking about people who have died, so I'm going to hold up the book that the character dies in and not tell you what it is until you've at least looked at that. And if you don't want to be spoiled, skip to the next book or skip to the next one, or if you've read none of these books, then just skip the whole video. But just know, there is going to be some spoilers about these characters. The number 5 on my list is from Frostblood by Rochelle Mead. Character's obviously Mason. He did not deserve to have his head chopped off by a vampire. It's just not a nice way to go, and he still had his unresolved feelings for Rose, and he was just trying to protect her. He was just trying to do the good thing, and he died. And this was like one of the first books where a character like died for me, because I did read these so long ago, and it was just like the fact that, like, you know, a main character would die, and it was just like what? And now it happens a lot more. Not as much as I'd like, no. It's weird. Like, I used to hate people dying, and now I'm just like, bring on the death. But I still want to say that these characters did not deserve it, and Mason did not. Okay, number 4, from Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. Even though I did not enjoy this book, Shade's death got to me. Honestly, why? In the first book prior to the book starting, we thought he had died in the war, but he came back. He came back into our lives, and we were so excited that her brother was alive. But no, this time he dead for good, and it was really Mare's fault that it happened, and I just did not deserve it. He had a baby on the way with Farley, and just, it's not okay. I'm sorry. It's just, this happened, and it shouldn't have happened, and Shade should have lived. And King's Cage was just sad because his baby was being born, and everyone was talking about how sad they were that he died, and it was just uncalled for. Uncalled for. Number 3 on my list is from this book right here, Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. I am still in denial, okay? I don't even want to accept that Livy died, because Julian was trying to just protect his siblings, and then Livy just died. She was stabbed, and then also a few other characters died at the time, but still. Livy shouldn't have died, and now Ty is going to be on his own, and they were about to be parabatai, and it was about to happen. And she wanted to learn about running an institute, so she wanted to be like Julian, and she was all set to have a great life, and then she just got stabbed in the chest by Annabelle, and I'm just not okay. This was so shocking, but it's really uncalled for how crazy the fans got. But Cassandra Clare at her latest panel said that the fans are going to get even worse by the end of Queen of Air and Darkness, and for the fact that this was a very shocking and brutal ending, but Queen of Air and Darkness is going to be a very painful ending. So what is the difference between that? So it's going to give me pain, but I'm not actually going to be shocked by it. Like, I don't know, but I'm very concerned that I'm not gonna like this, and just, yeah. Bringing it back with Cassandra Clare, but I've got City of Glass by her as well, and this is obviously Max. Who in their right mind decides that it's a good idea to kill a child? Sebastian, man, I am always gonna hate you for killing Max, but just the repercussions of how all the characters felt and what they went through, and oh my god, there's people walking in, it's embarrassing. Even in Lord of Shadows, characters are still mentioning the death of Max, and it's really heartfelt and annoying. But I am so annoyed that they didn't do it in the TV show, because it was one of the biggest plot points, and it changed so many of the characters and made them better in a sense, but just made them the characters that we know and love today. So for them not to do it in the TV show really annoyed me. The spoiler warning, but if you've kept up with the TV show, know that Max hasn't died yet. And number 1 is a book that I have finished recently, but I am rereading, and it is from The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. I'm honestly never going to be okay after reading this book, because Sam was such a beautiful person and character, and he was really good for Selena, and I loved their relationship. But they only got to be together for like a month and a half, and it's just, it's so upsetting, and just the way that it happened, and how like the torture he went through, and the burns and the broken fingers and the broken ribs, and just the way he would have been dying in agony, and how it was all Arabin's plan, and it's just Honestly, none of the love interests are ever going to be the standard of Sam. Because I read Throne of Glass and Cried at Midnight first, and I was really obsessed with Cale, and then I read The Assassin's Blade, and because I knew Sam was going to die, I wasn't as attached to him, but this time he did not deserve it. Like, I know it brings the story on and she gets to be with all her love interests, but really, it should not have happened. He should have been okay. He should have lived. She should have just gone on being Selena. She didn't need to change life. She didn't need to worry about any of the other crap that happened. So it could have just kept going. It could have been a great story. Didn't even need any of the other plot details. We just needed to have Sam alive, and that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. So these are all the books, and just know that you're going to get heartbroken if you read any of them. Yes, that's the fun of being a reader. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys later.